At a time when so many community newspapers have folded, leaving towns like Belmont in a news desert, we take great pride having launched the Belmont Voice. Remarkably, we are mailing complimentary, high-quality news to all 11,000 Belmont homes and businesses every Friday.
People tell us all the time how much they appreciate it, and because it's Belmont and it's a town full of smart, thoughtful people, there's also been input on what people would like to see and what they want us to do more of or do better or do differently, and that's great too. We want to hear all of that.
Many of you ask, who's behind the Belmont Voice? We're a nonprofit conceived by a group of highly motivated local volunteers concerned that without community news, we're all left in the dark.
People are curious, particularly in a town like Belmont. They're prodigious consumers of information, and they want that information to be accurate. That's why you need local journalism. That's why you need the Belmont Voice.
Hi, I'm Jane Clayson Johnson, longtime journalist, proud Belmont resident of nearly 25 years, and member of the Belmont Voice Editorial Advisory Group. We are excited to introduce you to our newspaper. We think it's going to be an important part of this community. When planning the Belmont Voice, surveys showed residents hungered for information about our schools, events, sports, and new businesses. They also valued having eyes on town government and spending.
Having a local newspaper to sort of see through the fog, these are the real facts and this is actually what's going to happen, allows people to make a more informed choice about their lives and about their wallets and about their tax rates.
In a world increasingly dominated by laptops and cell phones, we felt many readers missed having a real newspaper in their hands. So every Thursday, in addition to our website, we print a multi-page paper to be sent to every Belmont home the next day.
By being a not-for-profit, we can mail at an extremely attractive not-for-profit rate. We can mail to everybody's home for 11 cents a copy, which is half the price what it would cost if we were a for-profit.
To date, the Belmont Voice has a paid staff of 4, but we hope to expand as we grow. Our editor-in-chief, Jesse Floyd, brings more than 30 years of experience in newsrooms statewide. Assistant editor Mary Byrne has spent nearly a decade covering municipal government, schools, and town life.
Every story that we do is vetted by the residents themselves, in the sense that we're talking to them, we're talking to folks in government, we're talking to as many people as possible to make sure that we're getting all sides of a story and we're getting truthful sides to each side of the story. Trust is incredibly important to what we do. We wouldn't be able to do our jobs without the trust of the community.
We are very grateful to our diverse advertisers, from shops to restaurants, realtors to builders. The Voice gives local businesses an avenue to communicate with our readers through advertising. People like Funi Meston, whose unique Himalayan-inspired store, Karma Fine Crafts, was also recently profiled in the Belmont Voice.
I think it shows that what's happening, that people care, people have a voice, people are listening, people are engaging. I really hope Belmont Voice can continue to thrive. The fact that it's free, the fact that there are incredible community people who are volunteering and keeping this going. I'm so grateful, honestly.
We are most indebted to our local readers who've embraced us enthusiastically, and we value their feedback.
I feel like it's definitely been needed for a while. I think it's a great opportunity to see local news in town. I read it every week. I really enjoy hearing updates on what's been happening.
I've learned a lot about different local businesses from the paper as well, which I think has been nice.
I particularly enjoy understanding what's going on with some of the big projects with the library and the new rink and just some of the decision making that goes into that. So I think in a way it makes me feel a little more connected to what's going on.
Here's how you can help support our mission to produce independent, fair, and accurate coverage of the town we love. Instead of charging for subscriptions, we rely on reader support. We suggest a voluntary yearly donation of $120, although many generously give more.
We definitely welcome gifts higher than that. We relied on that last year for our startup, and we would hope people would continue to give. There's a lot of euphoria around this newspaper now, but we want to make sure this is a lasting asset for the community. We would like people to get in the habit of giving every year to support it.
And because the Belmont Voice is a 501c3 nonprofit, your contribution is fully tax deductible.
I'm just really proud of the fact that every week we're putting out stories that people are reading. I think the quality of our writing is getting better all the time. I think the quality of our journalism has been good from the beginning, and we're learning the town and getting better every week.
We need local news to be connected as a community, to understand each other, to hold our elected officials accountable, to vote in a thoughtful manner, and to make sure that this town is the place we want it to be. This is a venue for conversation, for understanding each other and various points of views, and for expressing who we want to be as a town.
Thanks for watching, and please support our mission of keeping Belmont citizens better informed.